doing today? Welcome, YouTube family. This is the Lenny Show. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, the like button. Right now, we got a guest. His name is K.I. He's going to talk to y'all today. I'm glad he's here. He's going to basically talk to y'all about handling your business as a man. We want to basically help you guys to, basically develop yourselves and improve yourselves and coming from a perspective of a man. All right, Kay, you want to take the floor?
Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Shout out to Big Bro, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things we could start this off by, but my thing is, I have actually a question. Now, first, what I want to do is, I want to gain some knowledge about others first. So now, Big Bro, what would you think would be the most important part? And then I will interject afterward. So, what would you think? What's on your mind?
Definitely, I would say, in terms of handling your business as a man, is making sure that your career, knowing what you want to do with your life is the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, like, let's say you want to be a tradesman, or you want to, be in IT, or you want to be a musician. You know what I'm saying? Such as yourself. You know what I mean? I think it's really important. You know what I mean? And I think you really need to, improve that constantly, and making sure that, above all else, that's the most important thing that's going to help you to help everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like my take on it.
I believe a lot of similar things actually. I believe that us as first, let's take it back. Us as children, we are taught certain things. You know what I'm saying, coming up just off the rip. You know what I'm saying, whatever actions from our parents, predecessors, whatever. We have inherent learning. As children, as being humans, we're blessed with evolution, adaptation. You know what I'm saying? The ability to change, thought process. Which a lot of things don't have the ability to do. You know what I'm saying? Even the animals, they lack that ability. So a lot of them lack that ability. You know what I'm saying? Those abilities. A lot of them are based on instinct. But as now, let's put it like this: as young boys, we're taught certain things, certain attributes, just as the same as young women. They're taught certain attributes, certain things on how to be. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things are things that are pretty much like guidelines, if you will, set by whoever is teaching, you know what I'm saying, whoever taught their predecessors or whoever's in control, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this is pretty much like almost mechanical behavior, you know what I'm saying, when you put it like that, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it also is that, like, for example, men a little bit differently than women, we act more on instinct, more related to like the animals and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We act to survive, to procreate, to feed, our basic natural impulses, and a lot of us men sometimes we don't have the ability to be like, all right, wait, let me second thought, let me think certain things. So a lot of us don't do that as men. You know what I'm saying? We just do what we gotta do what we feel, you know what I'm saying, at the moment. And that's how a lot of our decision making process is. But when it comes to doing what you gotta do as a man, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that is learning from all of these experiences and all of these positions that you were placed in. You know what I'm saying? As a young child, and learning what is the way to stand up on your own 2 feet. As we in Squad 10 say, we stand up. You know what I'm saying? It's time to stand up, get up, stand up. That's how we say in my barracks. know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying, to become a man, to understand a man, a lot of that starts with not only the predecessors, but it starts at a very young age. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, you know, we are able to grow into those shoes, you know what I'm saying, to understand what it is to be a caretaker, to be a provider, a lover, a father for some of us who do have children, such as I, such as my brother here, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm in dad's hour right now. With granny robe on and shit, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's dad hour right now, you feel? But when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? To be a man, to understand what that is, you gotta see, you gotta experience, you gotta learn shit. You know what I'm saying? Now for us, a lot of us, on the other hand, we haven't been the luckiest, so we are forced to experience manhood by having to be thrown into it. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I had to start raising children at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it was for me. But it was just like me and my friends, me and my cousins, me and my gang, me and my brothers and sisters. Shout out to y'all. You know I love you. You know what I'm saying? Mama, I love you. You feel me? Mama, Papa, I love you. That's what you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that started out with the naturing aspect. But that started out with where did I gain this naturing aspect from? And it was inherited as a young boy. You know what I'm saying? So some of us are geared to have to do these things. Like, look, I had little sisters and little brothers and shit. So I had to be on it. You know what I'm saying? Just as my cousins, my brothers and sisters before me were. You know, so I learned that pretty much directly from my grandma's heavy and my sibling. You know what I'm saying? Like what it was to actually love someone, what it was to feel the need and to want to take care of somebody, because that's a whole different beast, you know. There's a few fathers out here that don't be doing what they got to do.
Yeah.
You know, that's not in the 10 berry. The 10 doesn't believe in this. But when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? Like my cousins and shit, my brothers, you showed me a few things, you know, yo, bro, this is how you gotta do it. You know, we gotta hold the fam down. You know what I'm saying? My sisters, you know what I'm saying? Nana Betty and all that, they was vicious with it. They was like, you do as you're told, because this is how life works. Yeah, they told me mental discipline. They told me a few things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Bless it. But you know, even when that. So as a man, there comes a point where you have to make a choice whether you're going to decide to be the man, to be the caretaker, the provider, the protector. You know what I'm saying? That comes with a lot of psychological discipline, you know, when you reach that point. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for me, mine was when I hold my little sister. She was like 8 years, no, I was like 8 years old or some shit when my little sister came home. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the little ones, so, you know what I'm saying? You older, Kia older. You know, mine is older. You know what I'm saying? So I was the little nigga. So when it came down to it, there was another little nigga here now. I was looking at her like, yo, all right, I gotta man up now. I gotta learn how to. I'm 8 years old. I don't know how to make food. You feel me? Like, yo, I need to feed her. I need to get, she needs steak. She's 2 months. Mom, I'm not giving her steak. You feel me? But, you know, it just builds from that. And for me, that was my changing point. You know what I'm saying? When I held my little sister. You know, little did I know that would train me to become the man that I needed for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because now, at the drop of their word, they need me, man. It ain't nothing but a chicken wing say, I summon daddy, daddy summon will be shortly. It would be like clockwork, you know?
Right.
But, like, even for, like, other young men, because I had my child, I was like 21 or something when I had my first, down to it. Excuse me, enjoy. You know, here's one for the audience, you know. Boom. Thank you. You're in the cipher. My brother just laughing at me all day. I was thinking, man, maybe I should get a comedy, but then I might get canceled, so I don't know.
We'll see.
But I have NBC and all of them talking to me spicy right now. I can't do that. I don't want to offend political connects. But so he said, dude. But when it comes down to it, though, you know what I'm saying? That moment taking care of my sister pretty much showed me what it was going to be to have my own kids. So when I was 21, my first baby came, you know what I'm saying? I was already in the role. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that all my life. So, you know what I'm saying? For me, it was instilled in me, like mechanics, if you will. Yet again, here goes that word I'm using. We're going to call it mechanics and systems. You feel me? So based on the systems that my predecessors have geared towards, you know what I'm saying? It taught me how to be that. You know, so that's why, like, for example, like me and my daughters have a wonderful relationship. You know what I'm saying? Funny shit, I work a lot. You know, and then when they see daddy, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing too, you know, having to make these decisions like, how can I take care of my kids? How can I take care of my loved one? What does it take to even be a man? What is a man? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot, for example, for a lot of us young men, you know, we never seen an actual man really take care of like what they were supposed to take care of for a lot of us. So we don't have no frame of reference. Well, Oko, shout out to Oko Tenshi. But I don't have any frame of reference. That's how my friend would say. What is the frame of reference? Having me cracking up every time, but he'd be right. What frame of reference is there for us to know, just know, you know, oh, how do I be good for mine? You know, we have to acquire these things somehow through some form of evolution, adaptation, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're programmed with it. You know, but a lot of people in our time period, we're not programmed to love. You know, that's a whole other beast in itself. We're not programmed to love. A lot of our predecessors were hurt and damaged through time. You know what I'm saying?
You make a really, really valid point there, man. You know?
So go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you know, like we're not programmed to, you know, and it's like where do you learn that? You know what I mean? It's like where how, or better yet, how how or what? Like this, you said frame of reference, right? So it's like, who is your frame of reference when it comes to you know how to lie? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like honestly, it's like the world is guessing. We're guessing on, you know, oh, okay, well, this is how I love. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like there's cases where there are women out here, you know, who are in abusive relationships, and they're like, oh well, he hit me, right? Now her homegirl's like, oh well, he hit you, he don't love you, but to her, she's like, exactly. She's like, oh well, he do love me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like what's this thing that movie? It's like, baby boy, you don't love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, like this is what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women don't have a frame of reference either. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really know, like you know what I mean? Like how to really
Look, even Craig had a frame of reference. You feel me? Even Craig pops was on that ass, boy. Craig had to turn his life around and get his shit together.
Had to get it together. You had to get it together.
Even Craig had to get his shit together. You feel me? But like, yep, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Same thing applies for a woman. How do you be a woman? Where's the manual? I didn't come with instructions. You know what I'm saying? The period doesn't come with a pamphlet when it first pop to tell you what's the instructions. What's the instructions on the vagina? They don't tell you this. You feel me? Look, it don't come with a manual, so you're absolutely right. The world is just playing a guessing game. And now, when it comes to that, now you know we have a lot of people that are not in the whole world's best interest. We're going to just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So then they're going to teach people bogus behaviors. They're going to teach people how to hurt, how to only work for self, you know? That's what's being taught now. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at, like me, look, I do the rapping shit. So I'm sitting here looking at the music videos. All these young niggas got their guns out flashing in the videos and shit, wilding. I'm like, yo, homies, if I would have did that, look, I'm 31 right now. If I would have did that 5 years ago, I would have been caught up in a RICO or some dumb shit. That's all me. Flashing the guns and shit. Boom, nigga. That's affiliation, gang mess. That's that. This is going to this man. You're done, bro. 25 over. Because you're the one that got the burners. Where's the other ones from? They gonna ask the right questions. You know, and these young niggas just out here wilding. Like, yo, my man, you banging a color, you banging a different thing, you doing all that, but what about your seed? You see what I'm saying? What about being a man? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the younger generation I'm noticing is like sitting here like, yo, to pick up a flag is to be a man. You know what I'm saying? To bust these guns, to have all this money is being a man. Look, man, it's crazy because I done been broke and been praised while I was broke because I was by my kids and doing the right thing. You know, working every day is still broke. Guess what? The bills is paid up, and that baby was in that crib smiling happy. Both of them smiling happy. You feel me? So when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? Like even I had my experiences with the colors and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? What did that teach me? That didn't teach me how to be a man. That taught me how to uphold a certain respect for a certain thing. They respect me for this, but you know what I'm saying? All that time I took to be involved in these situations took me away from what it was the most important in the aspect of being a man, and that's concerning and caring about the ones you love. You see what I'm saying? I was out here in the streets doing me. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I had a lady at that time. You know what I'm saying? I had family members. I had kids. All this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they stress. That ain't do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even that goes back to the predecessors. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I was taught well, you know what I'm saying? But I also picked up a lot of things too. Because guess what? At a certain time in my life, the streets mothered me. And that's what she taught me. The predecessors. Who's the predecessors? That's the right question to ask. You know what I'm saying? What are they doing to change their mistakes? I know their parents got mistakes. What are they doing to change their parents' mistakes? You're just going to drag that generational curse. That's what I call it. A curse on the generational curse. And they just drag it down, pass it to. It's like robotic teaching, if you will. You know, from generation to generation and generation. Then at a point, becoming a man or becoming a woman doesn't process in that as the generations proceed. You know what I'm saying? The teachings get lost in time. You know, so like for example, you was raised a certain way, I was raised a certain way, right? My kids, they raised, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm firm. I'm very firm. I'm the drill sergeant daddy. But I'm the one that's going to take you to go run a mile every day, every time. You see what I'm saying? High reward, high penalty system. You know what I'm saying? But my kids ain't that bad. They don't do shit. They just like to climb or shit. They energetic. You gotta keep them active. You know, if I'm not running with them with the gas face like I'm gonna die, they're not gonna want it. Dad, you're sitting down too much. This is whack. I'm gonna climb on something else. Hey, get down! But even that, like, I was raised a bit tough, I know you was raised a little tough, what I'm saying? We had our predecessors on us because of what they've been through. They were working to attempt to change the curse. It's up to us to completely, uplift the generational curse. Now, me, I'm like a drill sergeant with my kids, but we have mad fun all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, even my young kids, they do karate and all that other shit too. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, she's 13 doing Jeet Kune Do. Don't even know how to say the name yet. She been doing this since 3. Don't even know what she's doing. Paksao, Tensao. She don't know. You feel me? But when it comes to like even like that, you know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, a man goes through this decision making process. A woman, same thing. Of now, whether do I want to take the steps to change to become head of household, become a provider, become the man that I wish to be, or am I going to allow the programming and the influence of where I am, the people I'm around, take me to become a different person? You know what I'm saying? And every person goes through this. You know what I'm saying? Me, it just so happens, like, for example, with me, I love to do the music. Yeah, I was doing the music, you know what I'm saying? But I was getting involved in the streets and shit like that at a certain age, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? And that forced me to make these other decisions. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I still been pretty much put through all of these scenarios where I had to be the man. So even though I made the wrong decisions, I still was able to uphold certain aspects of being the man that I wanted to be, such as trying to provide for my family. But somehow I was on a vacation and I was still able to provide, which was strange. You know what I'm saying? Which even that, you know what I'm saying? I was away and was doing what I had to do somehow. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. A lot of sleepless nights, tired, you know what I'm saying? A lot overworked, you know what I'm saying? A lot of studying, that's key. Because in order to be a man, you need to know, you know what I'm saying? It's not how you know, it's what you know. You know what I'm saying? Life is a wonderful teacher, and karma is a bitch in every generation almost. Unless you got good karma, which I've been working towards, so I should be getting some blessings. That's on the Lord. My family should be getting showered with blessings. I've been doing real right. So, that's just a side note. But
Definitely shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, for doing that, you know what I mean? Like, really holding your family down. That's key. You know what I'm saying?
yes, it
That's
is.
important, like, before all else, like, make sure your family's straight so they don't have to suffer. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'll go out here and I'll slave, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be good, you know what I'm saying?
I want y'all to
Like,
relax at a point. I see my mom and daddy, they struggle, work and work and work all their lives. They was trying to get it, you know what I'm saying? Going through it. Nah, man, my baby can't do what I'm doing. I don't even like what I'm doing. I'm a cook. No, it's not what I like to do. I like other things. I like buying food. I like buying the food. But like even like that, like it's just certain things that you have to learn how to do. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, you got to know how to make some food. I got kids, so I had to pick that up regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to paying the bills on time, guess what? You don't do what you got to do as a man. You and your baby, you and your loved one, them lights is gone. My kids like Wi-Fi, my family like Wi-Fi and shit. So no, unacceptable. Somebody's gonna get ate. I'm gonna go to work one day, no Wi-Fi. Somebody's gonna be half eaten in the house. Wi-Fi went, dang, missed. Really? So it's just certain things that you have to decide to want to do. Nobody wants to make these decisions, but these are decisions that will pretty much pave certain ways. Now, like for example, the young cats. See me, I made a lot of wrong decisions, so I had to go through extra while you young is the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? Like while you're 16, start building a career path, see what you like to do, what your talent is. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, me, I just got lucky in being able to be talented in the shit that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I was just lucky to draw. You know what I'm saying? But like even guess what? I don't like making beats, but I could do it. That's probably my least favorite part is making the beats and producing. I don't really like producing too much, you know, but I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I learned it. I'm talented at it, so I have to execute it. You know what I'm saying? First things is to provide for your loved ones. That's rule number one. Doing things that are honorable and taking care of your loved ones. Because your image is not going to get left behind. It's what you did to the name is what's going to get left behind. So, like for example, if you're a young man, right, like say like 17, you do all of this shit to people. You know what I'm saying? Your name is going to be remembered as such. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to being a man, that's not the image of what a man's supposed to do. A man's supposed to uphold, build a nation. You know what I'm saying? A man is supposed to be a king. You know, each one of us, we're supposed to be pharaohs right now, but you know what I'm saying? Life sent us on different journeys. You know, well, why is that? Because there are certain men that didn't do what they had to do. Our predecessors did not do what they had to do. They didn't do what was honorable, what was just. You know what I'm saying? They did not try to preserve human life. You know what I'm saying? And in such sins, you know what I'm saying, will in turn affect your family line, will in turn affect what you'll be remembered as. You know what I'm saying? These are things that are. You know, when you're 50, you're gonna be thinking like, damn, yo, all they remember me for is robbing niggas and busting guns. What's that gonna do? You got 2 kids now, Pop. Now what's that on your kid's name? Is that something to think about? You did not do what you had to do as a man. Did you feed the kids? You know what I'm saying? Were you there for them? You know what I'm saying? Did you take care of your loved ones? Did you protect them from harm? These are things that men have to do. Also, women, vice versa. But air quote, this is what the media says it's a man's job to do these things. Shout out to my strong women. You know, I gotta put the disclaimer out. You know, I don't believe only men should do that, but you know, that's just my opinion. But the media depicts men as being the alphas. See, me raised in the pack of alpha females, I don't see that. A lot of the women, some of the women I've encountered in life are tougher than most things I've seen in life.
Yeah, I had it's funny, I was at a diner and the waitress that came up to me and she was telling us about her situation and everything. She was like, I'm an alpha female. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, they really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what you're supposed to say? Oh, word, you go, girl. That's it.
Empowerment, right?
You go, girl. She's on a different time than all of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's on a whole different. She's a king. She's a king, bro. He's a king of some place, somewhere in America. That lady's a king.
Oh man.
But that's what the moral compass of becoming a man or a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? Upholding a household, protecting your loved ones, being able to create a clean career. You know what I'm saying? With no career, you're not feeding nobody. That's the thing too. So even as a man, to have that mental capacity to be like, all right, in order to take care of my family, these are the things that I have to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? And most of a man's life is figuring out how to remove all of the hindrances from completing those things. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't have these tools. A lot of these tools are not just left in the back for us to just, oh, yeah, let's just go get dad's old toolbox. Nigga, that don't exist. You feel me? We gotta forge these ways in fire. You know what I'm saying? That each man's tribulation, each woman's tribulation is also different. You know what I'm saying, based on what they've been through. But it's up to the person to be able to overcome these tribulations and then still follow that path. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be so much negativity. There's so much negativity in the world that's always attacking everybody, even the young. You know what I'm saying? That is actually why a lot of the older people that haven't did what they needed to do is because they were snatched by a certain program young. You know, and their will wasn't strong enough to break that program. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle. Niggas dads trap, you know what I'm saying? Do all this wild shit. The dads get sent away. The kid pick up the program, and the kid right behind the kid ends up dead. Guess what? The cousin takes vengeance, bro, and it's just nonstop with that. That's that cycle, that program. You know what I'm saying? And who is it by? It's by their own families, by the system's design. You know what I'm saying? It's not rigged for us to win. It's rigged against us. It's up to us with the strong minds to make these choices. You know what I'm saying? To make certain sacrifices. Like, for example, me, I gotta go to the studio tomorrow. I don't want to go to the studio. I want to lay in the bed and play PlayStation. I've been working all week. I don't want to do shit tomorrow. But hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because guess what? That album about to drop. So, you know, you gotta do it. You know? But what it is to be a man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be working. You could be working pennies, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? You buy bread, you come home with the milk? Yes, you did. All right. Then you handle yours. Your family's under roofs, right? You're building your career, you're trying to make a positive career path. You know what I'm saying? What's your education like? You may not have went to college, you may not have went to this, but did you learn? Because that's also in the systems design. They say you got to spend all this money on schools. That's system design. You know, failed the nigga rig. That's a nigga rig to fail. You know what I'm saying? Not in all cases, because I went to college and I learned a crap load of shit in college. I can't jack that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, though. You know, that shit, I almost got a degree. Fuck out of here, boy. I was in there learning shit. I would say, yeah, I do music and business. That's what I don't know. I know all the music. Went to business, learned how to wow shit. But that's on my journey because what I want to do is I want to go do martial arts in the mountains somewhere and just chill out, you know. But in order to do that, I got to set my family up so right that if I'm gone for a year, they can't feel it. So be it. I have to plot my execution. You know what I'm saying? And as far as what it takes to be a man, you know, that's just me chasing passion. You know what I'm saying? What it takes to be a man is to take care of my family, make sure they all got rules, all my family, my friends' family, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a bit of a larger family, if you will. You know, so that's many mouths I got to eat. You know, so guess what? I got to create jobs. I got to get a job. I got to have a job. You know what I'm saying? I got to study for nights and nights and nights. I got to work late nights. I got to be with these kids if I got to. You know what I'm saying? These are all things, you know what I'm saying, that I have to do. I got to take care of people's moms, you know? That's what it is to be a man, you know what I'm saying? Certain sacrifices must be made, you know? Time is the first one. It may be love, may be the second one if you like real ambitious. Me, I'm incredibly ambitious, so sometimes I have to pull up to the side to make sure. Because guess what? I want to buy a whole bunch of houses for these kids. So I ain't got to worry about shit. My kids got houses. Hey, that's just paid up too. I don't care what no. I can do whatever the fuck I want now. If I want to travel the world like Ryu now and have no feet or no shoes on, just walking across America, I can do that now. You feel me? My kids and their kids and all that. Everybody getting their houses paid up. I ain't got to stress. You know, I got to come home for dinner though, or whatever. That's the thing. You know, but when it comes to that, those are the things. That's what it takes. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know we all made our choices. We all have decisions. We all have time. You know, we got to understand programming, break the programming if it's broken. If you come from a loving family that taught you, you know what I'm saying, then you have the programming and still, you know what I'm saying, follow the programming, you know. Don't let rats in. A lot of people won't want the best of you, but the best way to deal with them is just cut them off and not have to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? If you can get away from them, get away from them. If you don't have to deal with them, don't deal with them. Mitigate that. You control that energy in your life. Now, me, I'm just learning this. I'm 31 and I'm just learning, you know, I'm just really understanding that concept. You know what I'm saying? I can just get the fuck away from a lot of people and I don't have to play MMA on nobody. You feel me? I can just get away. You know what? I don't have to listen to your bullshit. I'm going to my own home. Thank you. And that's pretty much how that works.
I think
Controlling energy.
I think you make a really good point, like on the program side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people need to get programmed properly. Like when you look at it like that, you put emphasis on it. It's like oh wow, people. It's like the people who you know what I'm saying are successful. You know what I mean? They they were either programmed properly, through a given source, or they chose to follow where a program can be. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like you got those loved ones in your life that basically like go home or whatever, and they programmed you properly. So now you have to program and then go into that direction of success. But the people who didn't receive your social or whatever, the ones that do catapult to the next level, they do like, oh, let me go and get the people that I feel can provide that type of programming. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get on the right track. You know what I mean? And that's why I say I get an excellent point right there because I think people you got to get yourself on the right program. You know what I'm saying? You get yourself on the right programming, then yeah, everything else will go right into place. That's how I like that. That purpose
That engine. Yep, we call it the engine. In Squad 10, that's what we call it. Yo, start up the engine. That means we got to get our programmings right to handle whatever task is at hand. You know, not and with like for example, my music group, like a lot of us, it's like fam. You know what I'm saying? It was a family that turned into a music group instead of the other way around. So when it comes to that, you know, we usually handle our tasks with multiple heads. You know what I'm saying? We even got a think tank. Some of the most brilliant minds that I know come together. Yo, this is the problem. This is my man's problem. We got to solve my man's problem. That's how real it is. Not even mine. Yo, 4 or 5 of us get together. Yo, let's break homie's problem down right now. All right, so we can handle like this. What resources we got? We got this. Nah, that's not gonna work. Just remember, he's in this position. All right, so we got to move around it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like 4 or 5 of us solving this. You know what I'm saying? Breaking them chains. You know, breaking that programming. My man's may have different programming than me, so he don't see this problem. I've seen this problem. Broke the code. You know what I'm saying? I broke that programming. I know how to do this. See, naturally, a person will react on instinct in this scenario. But this scenario provides tactics. This scenario provides knowledge, patience, wisdom. You know what I'm saying? This approach relies on a lighter hand. You know what I'm saying? Like and like even with me, like me, I'm a little heavier handed on my approaches. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little more aggro. You know, I'm gonna speak on me 100. You know, I'm not gonna front. I'm no bullshit type of. You know. type of dude. Don't sell me no bullshit. I'ma know it. You know what I'm saying? What's this horse shit? You feel me? You're giving me crap today. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it takes another individual to help you break that program. And me, I would have handled it in a more aggro fashion, a more aggressive fashion. My man said, "Be that, yo, you can't handle it like that." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna talk to a dude about it there, and then you gotta do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And that even ties into being a man, because a man is gonna be able to see that problem arising and make other decisions. Like, yo, I can't handle this decision like this. Because if I handle it like this, then what's that going to provide for my loved ones? You know what I'm saying? Every decision that we make is going to affect someone. That's just the loss of life. And it's crazy because I'm learning, I'm 31. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning a lot of this. Like, I'm witnessing it unfold in front of me in live time. Like, it's because I did that, that's why this is happening. Okay. It's because I did that, that's why this is happening. Okay, so what if I do this? Oh, this happens. I like this. You know, that's learning the programming, understanding the errors of my ways. You know what I'm saying? And changing my approach. That's adaptability, right? That's the word I'm looking for. You feel me? Being able to adapt. You know what I'm saying? You're changing your thought process. You're breaking the formulas. You know what I'm saying? You're breaking that systematic way of thinking, what we've been told to think, in order to handle a certain solution. You know, certain solutions require out of the box thinking. You know what I'm saying? You can't think with the same programming that mom and dad may have taught you in all aspects. You know what I'm saying? This is when the decisions as a man comes into play. Because this prominently happens more when it's time for a person to evolve to their next phase in life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, all right, look, my pops, he's a little bit more of a pacifist. You know what I'm saying? He may have not punched the dude in the face. And me, I would have rocked this shit. Boom, look. But my dad walking away made it easier for him to build a future for me. I would have duffed him out. Now, look, boom, I got to do 60 days and counting now. You see what I'm saying? You see, that's just honesty. You know, I'm 60 days in county, but what about them 2 bills? Ain't that baby in there? I'm wilding, right? I did not do what I had to do as a man. That's also thought process. You see that same aspect we was just speaking on, you know what I'm saying? That ability to break them chains. You know, the streets did mother me for a time, so, you know, mommy taught me well. You feel me out? Mommy taught me snuff that man, a little bit of rap. You know what I'm saying? Look, there go. Look, and guess what? That's that systematic way of thinking. Now that's by the people who don't like the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Systematic way of thinking. That's the media's way of teaching. To go punch him in his face and go risk my freedom right now. Boom. There you go. You got them numbers. Now you got them numbers that we needed. Run the bag up. You know, systematic. It's like clockwork. Boom, boom, boom. Another one. Now he's gonna go do it to his other man's. Boom. All right, where did he learn that at? Oh, his brother died because of that. There it goes. That's systematic. That's systematic teaching from the predecessors. You know what I'm saying? There go a lifetime witnessing it every day, especially this younger generation. Like, it's wild, bro. I'm looking. I'm like, yo, my time, bro. I couldn't do that. They would have smoked me. You feel me? One of us would have been out here like that, bro. We would have been smoked. You feel me? They out here doing wild shit, fighting, just flashing the guns on the video. They would have raided the spot as soon as the video dropped. It would have raided all the spots. As soon as it dropped, we got it, boys. It's right there. We got them. Well, now the chief of police is sipping wine, talking about some at the meeting. It's tomorrow. They formed up on us like in that 300 movie. The Persians are coming, well done. You feel key, you know what I'm saying? Not to say completely follow every step that sensei says, but you know what I'm saying, is to learn from sensei. Because guess what? You're in different shoes than whoever your mentor may be. And that's anybody. You know what I'm saying? You're always in the different shoes than whoever your mentor is. So you know what you got to do. You got to take their teachings and apply it to how you need to be. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, like, all right, let's say, like, one of my mentors was a dude from the streets, right? Boom. Taught me how to make money, do this, do it like that, right? Boom. But his way of living was not the same for me. You know what I'm saying? So I took a lot of his teachings and applied it into my own way. You know what I'm saying? Of how I need to move, how I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, like, if I'm talking about like an older street cat, he may be able to just walk on the block, do whatever, and that. I can't do that, nigga. They pulling guns on me. Can't move like that. But what I can do is I can do it like this. That way I can have the desired result and still be able to remain peace. You know what I'm saying? Still be able to get what I need done with no harm. Mitigating damage. These are choices as men. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're being mentored. All right, you take your mentor's teachings, you listen to what he or she may say. You know what I'm saying? Learn. As a man, the first thing to do is probably provide and then to learn. You see what I'm saying? And providing doesn't mean all these glamorous shit. It means living. Things to live. Maybe shelter, maybe what? Food, definitely. You gotta go hunt the steak. They had to hunt steak. Why we don't gotta hunt steak? You know what I'm saying? Not to say women don't need to hunt steak, because there's a lot of tribes and shit that I've been studying, because I've been studying the martial arts all over the place. They're furious women hunters, you know what I'm saying? Women ninjas, all of that, just elite, you know what I'm saying? So I believe that pants on both sides. We're just speaking on the men's behalf, you know what I'm saying? Because I am a man. So that's to clear that up, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, some of the women in my family, they're elite. You know what I'm saying? They strong as the apex. I'm an apex female. What that lady say again? Alpha female. You feel me? Yeah, she go hunt for the steak herself. She told Tony to go get up and get steak 10 days ago. So she wanna go board in a buffalo. You feel me? But like even in that concept, you know what I'm saying? Food, shelter, love is definitely a big thing on that, because you know, as men in this time period, we're not taught how to love. We don't know how to love right. You know, we're not trying to figure out how to do it right. That's mental, though. That's a lot of mental shit that come with mental strength. That's the choices that you must make as a man. Do I choose to want to learn how to love? And love is pain, so you gotta go through what you gotta go through with that in order to know how to love who you're gonna love, right? You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot of time and experience, whether it be your children, your family, mom, dad, pops, your wife, whoever it may be. You know, that takes time, but it takes mental capacity and discipline in order to decide to want to be able to love. Maybe some men don't have other people to, really have to care about. You know what I'm saying? So what do you love? You know what I'm saying? You got to find something that you wish to cherish in a positive fashion and be dedicated to it. It may be a career path, like me. My real love is martial arts and freestyle, and for some reason I can't get enough of that shit. That's why I be chasing my kids. That's my squad, my kids. That's family, just I guess family umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Martial arts, music. You know what I'm saying? I like the games and shit. So that's the thing. Basketball is my loves, my passions. So I constantly find myself in positions where I'm subconsciously putting myself into the position to grow in those areas. You see what I'm saying? But that it was probably based off of a decision I made as a young man. faced with that first decision. Am I going to want to become the man that I want to become? This decision was at 17 when I had to make these decisions. You know what I'm saying? And from that, it umbrellaed into whatever the hell I'm becoming now. But I'm learning a crap load of shit. And I'm pretty good at most of the things that I do at this point. So, I guess the practice, the time and dedication, discipline, my choice to stand up right, to stand up, like I said, as the squad called it, stand up. That means stand up right as a man, stand up right as a being. Be 100. It's time for honesty. When you gotta stand up, it's honesty time. You know what I'm saying? That means you gotta be the truest you. You bring forth the truest you to this table now. You know what I'm saying? And that even applies even when a man or a woman is down. You know what I'm saying? That applies in that aspect too. You know what I'm saying? One of my 10 guys tell me, stand up, arise, warriors. I gotta get up and get it. That's it. There's nothing else to be said. Whatever's bothering me, I gotta eat that. I gotta get up and start handling my business as a man. You got family to feed, you got mouths to feed. This bill's not gonna pay itself. You got a career path, you got loved ones. Arise. You know what I'm saying? It could be any one of my 10 brethren. You know what I'm saying? Stand up. Soldier salute. I'm here. I'm back. My bad. You feel me? I'm back. My bad. What we doing? What we gotta do? You gotta go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? I done been through emotional shit. I done been through physical shit. All that. You know what I'm saying? I done had my fair share of breakdowns. We all have our time because stress is what stress is. This world is not built for positivity. Number one, so anything positive is going to get attacked. You have to fortify your mind, body, and soul against those. You know what I'm saying? See me, with the martial arts shit, that's the body. My mind was learning. See what I'm saying? Just learning all the things, wild different things, learning about people, love, emotion, experiences, like the cosmetology shit, whatever. Shit my lady likes, you know what I'm saying? The cosmos, the star chart, all that. You know what I'm saying? I just began learning. I went through a painful experience. I fell. It was time for me to arise. The 10 guys said arise. I said okay. Started studying. Boom, 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 collecting information, data. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? As a man, how long I'm supposed to stay down for? In Call of Duty, you respond within at least 10 seconds.
That is true.
You feel me? So, even with that, those choices, my choice to stand back up, even though in the 10 barrack, it wasn't a choice for me. I didn't have that choice. My man was like, you gonna get up, these 4 martial artists is on your ass physically. Get the fuck up. We got shit to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got 4 living ninjas on your ass right now. If you don't get up, we can afford for you to do this right now. We got to deal with this later. We got to stand up now. Yes, sir. I got to go. Look, it's so real. Depression, I'm sorry. I got to leave you behind right now. I got shit to do. Depression in the bed naked. Didn't even give it juice. Couldn't even give it juice. Left it a no. It was the sheets was crumpled up on my side, and then no, had to leave depression in the bed. Look, they calling on me right now. You don't hear your family calling on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 6th sense. You know what they need. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Also, as a man, it is thorough. This is where a lot of us, I'm gonna speak on it. This is where a lot of us be fucking up at. We don't check in. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that care about all of us, and we tend to forget those people. Just in general, you know what I'm saying? I see it all the time. I'm also sometimes responsible for that. I don't be checking in with some people. I be getting cursed out. Yo, homie, you ain't check in on me in like 2 months, God. There's niggas I grew up with since 12. They tight with me. Yo, bro, you ain't holla at the God in dog, I'm thinking you dead or something. You feel me? No, you can't do that. You feel me? You can't do it like that. Yo, tell that lady you love her every day. Yo, tell that's your bro. Tell him Ted. Tell him squad up every day. You know what I'm saying? Tell him bless every day. You know, because guess what? There's things we can't control. And to stand up as a man is to let the people that you love, let your followers, whoever you know what I'm saying, if you're a kingdom, if you're a king, you better be outside kissing babies, help old ladies. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And even like the programming, the olden kings wasn't on shit like that. Our presidents ain't on shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not really out there helping the people. You know what I'm saying? To be a man is to help the community. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I come from a tough hood. Shout out to the Locks, LOX. You know what I'm saying? But I came from a tough hood. You know what I'm saying? Not everything was all peachy. You know what I'm saying? So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my shit together when I'm ready and hook up my hood. You know what I'm saying? My hood needs shit. You know what I'm saying? They need more programs. Them kids need some. Because guess what? Only way to break the programming is to teach the kids if we've already been programmed. You feel me? So what's the next thing to do? Cut off the connection of the programming and teach the children. You feel me? Teach them a different programming, young too. You know what I'm saying? You show them that, then you give them tools to succeed. You know what I'm saying? They start off, they'll be starting off at level 22 or something, you know, in the game. Usually start at 0. You'll be level 22 in the starter. And you got potions and all this other wacky crap. You know, your NBA your career, what's that? NBA career mode. Your career mode, your dude gonna start off level 30 or whatever. You know, that's tough. All right. You're gonna start out with one of the thingies maxed out. Oh, shooting's maxed on him. Good.
Well, we're not going to take too much of it out, man. It's been definitely a blessing. I commend you, bro, for everything you do with your family, for yourself, for your team. Shout out to the Squad 10. You know, like
Okay,
everything you do, bro, is phenomenal as a man. You know what I'm saying? Tell the audience, man, you know, where they can catch you, you know, the team and everything yourself. I'm gonna drop links below too, guys, but I want you to go ahead and, go ahead and tell the audience, man, where to find you.
Alright, well, my name is Kikay-I on Apple Music. What's the other ones? Apple Music, what is Spotify? Yeah, that's it. Apple Music, Spotify, Distro, and a whole bunch of other crap. And my other, like, for social media links and stuff like that, is Crispy91, KHRISPY, like Crispy with a H, and the numbers 91 altogether, Crispy91. Currently we're working on an album, stuff like that. Album drops Monday, so holla, you already know. So that'll be dope. Shout out to K Smitty, shout out to Cold Trap, shout out Squad 10, shout out to Big Bro. Love the show. I like this. It's alright. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the fam, followers. Thank you for supporting my bro show. It was dope. Had a fun time.
And likewise, bro. Salute. This is the Signal Lee Show. You guys like, subscribe. Yeah.
Where are they?